So hello everyone, this is the new tutorial for the intermediate series of the Python programmers. In this tutorial we're going to talk about filter function. So what basically filter function is? Filter function basically is something you can say that it filters out something from the list. Like you give any condition and it gives you a list with the filtered data. So let's get started with the filter function. So first of all, we'll create a a function. So let's say a function add, and we'll just define a variable parameter in it, and we'll just return x plus 10. Now we'll again define a new function which will say is even. Okay, so is even function, which will have a parameter y, and now it will return me parameters or the numbers which are even. So what's the condition for even? That when you divide it by 2, the remainder should be 0. So I'll divide it by 2 and the remainder should be 0. Okay, so now we'll create a list a, and we'll define some elements in it, and we'll say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 and then 10. Okay, so now let's first move with the the map function which we used in our previous video. So I'll say that result is equals to, and what we want a list, and now we'll say map, and in the map, you know what are the parameters for the map function. First is the function, the normal function which you want to iterate to work on the list, and that I'll say the first function I want is add. Sorry, it's not that, it's add basically, and the list I want is a. And now if I print this result, then you'll find this, that yes, now it has it shows me the new result, a new list with adds with x plus 10 in it, which says that 1 plus 10 is equals to 11, 12, 13 and so forth and so on. Okay, so now instead of these functions, I've told you that you can use lambda function also. So first let me comment this out, and now from now onwards I'll be using the lambda function instead of these normal function. Okay, so now here instead of this I'll say that lambda now my variable and then the logic, which is x plus 10, and if I can print it, then you can see that yes, it shows me this again the same result. Okay, and now let's move on with the filter function. So now let's say that I want a list, let me first again print this out. Okay, so now now let's say that I want a list which is a filtered list, which should be a filtered list, and the result should be filtered out from this initial list only, which is this added list. So I'll say that I want a new list which will filter out the even numbers from this list. So what I'll do is I'll say that I'll directly print it, or I'll just define a variable. So I'll say result2 is equals to, so now I'll say a list, and now I'll say that map, and now in map function basically what sorry not we'll first not we'll use the map, we'll say the filter. Okay, filter, and now in filter what we want is we want a map function to work. And okay, first now it'll be a very complicated one for you. Now first we'll use only the filter function. So I'll say that print, okay, print a list, not like this. Okay, print a list, and in that list I want some filter data. The filter data should be the filtered data, and now the filter parameters are basically the same as the map and the lambda function, sorry, the map function. So the filtered, in the first we'll define the function. So I'll say this lambda and in the lambda I'll just say I'll define this even function. So I'll just write the logic in it, that y mod 2 is equals to 0, and then I'll provide the list. Okay, so if I print it, okay, now it's showing me the filter data which has this even values of list. So now let's say that I want this filter function to work on this initial list, which is this list, which is the added list, that I want something, I want the filter data from this list. Okay, so I'll just remove this line, and I'll show you again how does it work. So I'll say result is equals to, I'll say that I want a list, and now in that list I want a map, I want to map function to work. And now in that map function, first of all I'll say that okay, so now I'll say that I want the map function to work on I want a filtered data, I want a filtered list which has only this even numbers, and when I'll get those list of even numbers, then I'll add this value of 10 to each of them. So it's very simple. So first of all I'll say lambda, and I'll say my x, which is and the logic is x plus 10. Okay, and now afterwards I'll just say that I want a filtered data, a filtered list of values which has only even numbers. So I'll just define my function, which is lambda, and then y, and then the logic is y mod 2 should be equals to 0. Okay, and now I'll provide my list. So if I print this result, then you will see that it will provide me a new list which has a filter data of even numbers, and then a 10 is added to each of them. So if I print it, then yes, you can see that the 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 were the even numbers, list of even numbers, and then this value of 10, x plus 10 is added to each of them. The value 10 is added to each of them. So 10 plus 2 is 12, then 14, 16, 18 and 20. So like this you can work with the filter function. So let me just show you more example with the boolean values. Okay, so now if I say that instead of this, if you normally use this value, or let's say that instead of this you just define, instead of giving any condition while filtering the data, like here I've given the condition for filtering the even numbers from the list. If I give the value as true, which is true, sorry, not like this, it should be like this, okay, true, and now if I return like this value, then what you'll say is yes, it's gonna be it will basically this function which is x plus 10 on each of the numbers without filtering the original data, because I haven't provided any value of filtering condition here, and I have just defined that return me all the values of y, and all the values of y are true. So you are not supposed to basically return any boolean values without giving any condition. So that was it for the filter function, guys. I hope you like this video. So you can work with the filter function by yourself, and you can just basically define more list, and then you can mix it up, and then you can work with them using the filter function or map function and the lambda function. So that's it for this tutorial, guys, this video. If you like this video, then please do subscribe the Code Initiatives channel, and please also like this video, and please share with your programmer friends. Okay, till then, goodbye, take care and keep coding.